Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations. And always each year, it's very glad to have a little time to talk about the 2016 Governor's Cup Golf Classic. Don Russell here with Calvin Kaufman, who is the president of Kroger Louisville. And Calvin, it's always great to be here on a beautiful day, but one of the things we always want to talk about is the fact that the hospitality here in Frankfort, the second year, has been outstanding. The governor stepped in, a lot of things around it. Got to feel pretty good about where this is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our second year being in Frankfort, and we really like it a lot. It's better for both teams. You know, it's a more central location for each of them, but it's really good for all the fans and the people that come as well. And we've had some really great attendance this year. Our attendance this year is up over the last several years, so we're really excited to do it here in Frankfort and get in a place where both teams can really enjoy it.
And speaking of that, even though the game is not at the beginning of the season now, I think it's settled into a really nice spot. Obviously, we're all here to have fun and talk about our schools, but the main goal has not only been to do that, but to help the hungry, and that's been a key part of Kroger for a long, long time. And with Dare to Care, as we know in Louisville, God's Pantry out in the state, 2 checks, $75,000 each going to both of those. And I know that's as important as anything to you all in Kroger.
Absolutely. I mean, it's really, really a worthwhile cause. You know, you wish it weren't so, but there are a lot of people that are hungry out here in our great state. And so we're really happy to be able to bring people together to help, you know, really facilitate the donations that go into the Dare to Care and God's Pantry and really help some people that are really in need out. You know, the governor was here today and he talked about it as well, relative to the amount that we were able to contribute to those folks. And really it is a very worthwhile cause.
And when you talk about an event like this, your partnership with many, many sponsors, that's what makes Kroger what it is and makes those vendors what they are. And they really come together to help raise a lot of that money in this event, don't they?
Yeah, that's a great point. So we really just have a small role in this thing. I mean, we bring people together. We donate some of our own money to make it happen. We bring some horsepower in terms of our people that volunteer their time to pull the whole event off. But without the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do anything like this at all. And they're really the most important part. We have a lot of people that are willing to donate and are willing to come out and help make this thing fun and exciting for a lot of people. And so I just say thanks to all of our sponsors for really supporting this and making it what it is.
And thank you for your leadership, by the way, as well.
Oh, thank you.
Glad to have you along on Kroger IKG. You're going to meet a nice special group of people here today at Frankfort Country Club and meet the people that really is going to get the benefit of this from Dare to Care and God's Pantry. We'll be right back.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations and is presented by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank August 19th through the 21st at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Taste the feeling.
Glad to have you back on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. Very glad to be at Frankfort Country Club today as we're highlighting the 2016 Governor's Cup Golf Classic. Don Russell with Hank Adams, and Hank, of course, involved with IKG every year with Dr. Pepper, and of course has participated in this event. And we'll start with this, Hank. You've played at this event, I know, with a lot of Pepsi and some of your partners over the years, and now at Frankfort Country Club for the second year. This has been a pretty great location.
This is a great location to have this tournament, and what a gorgeous day here today. I think that Kroger's done a really nice job selecting the venue every year, and somebody's obviously doing a good job selecting the weather. This is going to be a great tournament. Looking forward to it this afternoon.
And when you talk about the partnerships that really come together for an event like this to help Dare to Care and God's Pantry, the vendors and Kroger, you really partner together and have for years to make it good for people that don't have it so well right now.
Absolutely. This is obviously that's what it's all about. Giving back, and I think Kroger has chosen two excellent charities to work with here and to really provide some give back to the community with Dare to Care and God's Pantry, and just welcome the opportunity.
You've been very innovative in starting some things. We started last year, thanks to you and Kroger and some other sponsors. We're having the family fun zones and the clinics that they have, and they're underway. They go through August, but I know you're really tickled about those, and particularly when we get out in the state. We're going to be here in Frankfort later. It's gone really well, hasn't it?
It has gone. We were in Bardstown last week, had great turnout. Weather ended it a little bit early, but this week we start in Owensboro actually tomorrow night, and then we've got 4 more events across the rest of the summer, culminating I think in early August. And it's just it's a family fun zone, like you said. The intent is to generate a little bit more interest in golf, show people that maybe would never have even picked up a club at an early age or even an older age. It's for young and old alike to come out and see what it's all about, have a little fun, and just enjoy the game of golf, just out in the parking lot.
Hank, thanks for being with us. We're going to list those dates right now of the upcoming events that Hank just made reference to. They're free of charge. They're a lot of fun. That's why they're called that. And Hank, thanks for being on the show. And it's time for the Game this week on IKG.
My name is Kim Schaefer, and I'm the Director of Player Development at Golf House Kentucky. Today, I want to talk to more of the beginning golfer. How do you go about getting involved with the game? Where do you start? The best place to start is visit your local golf course. Meet the golf professional. Go in that golf shop. Get accustomed to where everything is and how you should navigate the golf area. That golf professional can then provide you with learning opportunities. There's some great programs out there. Get Golf Ready is a classic example. It's a series of lessons, about 5 clinics in a row, where that golf professional will walk you through all of the basics that you're going to need to know. You'll learn everything from putting to chipping to irons to woods. You'll learn which clubs to use at what time, and you'll learn on the golf course. They'll get you out on the golf course. They'll teach you all the etiquette and all the rules that you need to know. Those golf professionals can provide you valuable insight that your friends might want to share with you, but they might not know everything and be able to relay it to you in the way that the golf professional will. I know lots of times when you go out to the course, hey, golfers are the nicest people in the world. So when you go out to the course, sometimes everybody wants to help you. But what you really need is that individualized instruction with your golf pro. So if you need some help in finding a golf professional, I encourage you to call us at Golf House Kentucky at 502-243-8295, and we are happy to help you find a professional that's located near you and a program that will fit your needs. Whether you want to be in a program with both men and women, or perhaps just one for men or one for women, a beginner level area, we'll find something that's comfortable for you and that will be the right fit so that you can go out there and learn the game and really enjoy getting involved in this game that we all love.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Flowers are important because they cheer people up, they make people feel better, they say sorry in a really easy way. And that's important to me because if someone's celebrating the birth of a baby or a graduation or some huge success, I get to be a part of that celebration. But every customer wants to be treated like you know them or like you are their friend. I promise, if you come in and get a bouquet from me, it will be fresh, colorful, made with care, and made with you in mind. Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm from the Portland Kroger.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Welcome back to Kroger IKG. We are with Remy with Dare to Care and Susie with God's Pantry. We want to thank them and everybody that helps out with Dare to Care and God's Pantry. And what are some events you all do throughout the year?
Well, we're very thankful for Kroger's for this event. We also have a big tasting event called Taste of the Bluegrass. We also have another golfing event that we will have in August, which is on August 21st and 22nd at the University Club. And we also do a couple other events in our outlying counties in Morehead and London.
And we also have a taste event, Taste of Derby Festival. It's in April. We have a Voyager Canoe World Championship in July, and then we have our Hunger Walk, which is coming up in September.
And how can other people get involved with stuff like this?
You can usually go to the websites. With ours, it's godspantry.org. You can go to the websites. There'll be a scroll down menu that'll say events, and they can get involved with that. Or call the food bank, and then they can always get in touch with one of us.
And same for us, we're at daretocare.org, and there's a whole menu of options. We always want volunteers, anything that people can feel like they can do to help, we're happy to have them out.
All right, well, we want to thank God's Pantry and Dare to Care because without them, none of this would be possible. Thank you.
Tim Willard with us on this edition of Turf Talk, and you're at Frankfort Country Club, Tim. And I know one of the things when we talk about golf in Frankfort, we go back to the late, great Gene Highland, the Hall of Famer. And he would love this day because he knows how important it is for the pros and the superintendents to work together. And really a neat event here today for you guys to talk. But for the golfing public, everything you all do is for a reason. It's probably hard for some people to understand, isn't it?
Well, sure. I mean, it's we put in a lot of hours, a lot of time. We're trying to work with sometimes smaller and smaller budgets, and the end result is to have a good golf course and make the golfer happy. and we want them to come back.
Yeah,
Have a good time.
and when you do that, so much research, and now the companies you work with, all the advancements they've made with the chemicals and applications, it's all worked better for everyone. And I think the golfing public maybe doesn't appreciate how much really goes into it.
Probably so, but like you said, all the new things that come out help. But there's a whole lot to taking care of turf and grass that's just keeping it simple. There's some simple concepts out there, and you never forget those little basic agronomic principles when it comes to golf.
And when you do that, no question about it. And the thing that I think is important when you do things like that, and the golfing public knows, like aeration, it's like that, but it's for a good reason.
Yeah, it's dreaded.
Yeah.
They hate it. They just don't understand it. But when you take the time to explain it, they'll get over it, and they know. And now there are a lot of different clubs, well, we'll go over here and play because they've already airified and they're done, and then we'll come back over here.
Well, we appreciate what all you guys do. Thanks for coming out today, and thanks for being on Turf Talk, and keep up the great work down at Frankfort Country.
All righty, thank you.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
You don't need a computer to design something extraordinary. Everyone said that building a golf course here was impossible. The Pete Dye course at French Lick Resort, sketched on a napkin, carved into history.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
It's time for our French Lick Report on Kroger IKG with our good friend Dave Harner, the Director of Golf Operations. Dave, we've had a lot of fun looking back, but you always have to look ahead. But let's talk about particularly the sponsors and all the people that are working toward this year's Legends Championship here, because we got to see what happened last year, particularly with the hospital. Let's bring us up to date. Who's involved, who's helping you, and how things are looking.
Well, of course, our biggest supporter is Old National Bank.
Correct.
They'll be on this year for their third consecutive presenting sponsor year. So it's always great to have Old National. We have a lot of other smaller sponsors, ranging from our vendors to the Cook Corporation vendors to, our local Convention and Visitors Bureau's tremendous support. We get monies from them, and in turn we allow local vendors to set up their booths here at the tournament. There'll be about 15 to 20 local vendors set up in the village there to to show their wares.
And when you say that, it's really not just a golf tournament. There's so many other things to do, and the hospitality part and the opportunity to get around and close to the players. That's what really makes it special.
Well, and it's so much about the charity. You know, Riley Children's Foundation is our charity. We've been able to do some really good things last year, $150,000 donation. So, you know, we look forward to being able to do that again. One change we have made this year is we're going to do 2 Pro-Ams. We have had such demand for the Pro-Am in the past that we only did one. This year we'll do 2 100-player starts, one at 7 a.m. and one at 1 p.m. So we'll be able to expand the field a little bit and hopefully get more people involved in the Pro-Am.
If anybody has any questions, I know they do a great job on the website. That's still the best place to go?
That's exactly right, www.frenchlick.com.
That's this week's French Lick Report here on Kroger IKG. Eric Gilliland is with us, and Eric, we are celebrating the centennial of the PGA of America, and of course what we want to do is talk to a lot of the PGA professionals and just talk about the individuals that have been influences, particularly in your life as we celebrate the 100 years.
Well, Don, I've been truly blessed to be around a number of great professionals, many, probably too many to mention, and I know I'll omit somebody if I try to go through the list, but my greatest influence has been Dick Brado. Dick was my mentor, hired me at Audubon Country Club in 1994 to be his assistant golf professional, or one of his assistant golf professionals. Spent 2.5 years there. Now he's a club member. He served on the PGA board of, the section board of directors, served on the Audubon Country Club board of directors, and is still a PGA employee and a member at Audubon Country Club. So there's nobody that I could model or try to model more than Dick, and respect more than Dick for his contributions to the game and to our club and to the PGA of America. So
it's a special thank you, Pro, for a PGA professional, and now a guy that's moved into other parts of the PGA, Dick Brado. Thanks a lot, Eric, for being with us on it.
Thank you for having me, Don.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia Fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the Grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go. Take you wherever you go.
It's okay. Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
People bond a lot over food and having meals together because it's a fellowship. It's a moment to get to know one another and share experiences with one another. I remember helping a young lady in the produce section. It's her first time making a roast, so I was able to explain to her how to prepare the roast, and she just came back with a huge smile on her face and said, Nisha, it worked, they loved it. It gives us that one-on-one relationship, and it also says, hey, we are here and we care about you, not just as a customer, but as a friend. Hi, my name is Nisha, and I'm from the Portland Kroger.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling. It's okay. It's alright.
Packed with real fruit taste, just the right amount of fizz, and none of the calories. Sparkling ice. It's the bold side of water. Find your flavor.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is presented by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Sparkling Ice Naturally Flavored Spring Water, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the Legends Tour Championship, presented by Old National Bank August 19th through the 21st at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course.
Had a great time today on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. A beautiful day here at Frankfort Country Club, and a lot of celebration today as we highlighted the 2016 Governor's Cup tournament here at Frankfort. Steve McSorley, who's the co-chair of the event and is a good friend of mine. And Steve, I know everything's really come together well. But let's start with Frankfort Country Club. Came here last year. Everybody loved it. It's a good location, and the folks really do a good job. I know it's been a good reaction.
Well, you know, and it's great because it's actually in between Louisville and Lexington, so that makes it perfect from that standpoint. This venue is absolutely gorgeous. Weather has been gorgeous today. It's just been a great day.
And when you talk about all the events, of course, it started originally because the football game was at the beginning of the season. Right. But now I think it's been positioned where we still talk about football, but really it's about raising money for Dare to Care and also God's Pantry. Right. So I think it's worked out well.
Well, the exciting thing this year is that we're going to be able to write a check to both God's Pantry and Dare to Care for $75,000 each. So we've raised over $150,000 this year, and that's the big win in this whole thing.
When you talk about an event like this, everybody steps up, and when they do, it makes it a perfect event. We mentioned all the events that took place and the players that were honored, but it wouldn't happen without the help of your vendors and your partners.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we had 9 title sponsors this year, up from last year. We had a total of over 200 golfers this year. Wow. So when you stop and think about all that they bring to the table, I mean, you know, we can't do it all of ourselves. And you know, it's just been a fantastic event.
We would not leave without really talking about, again, one more time, the people that don't have a chance to eat every day, and that includes children. So don't forget, and Steve will tell you, if you can help anywhere out in the state, it's God's Pantry. We have Dare to Care around Louisville. Yeah. And really, been doing that a long time. Kroger's been a leader, and it's still a big problem.
Yeah, you know, when you look at this state, 1 out of every 6 individuals go hungry during the course of a day. And that's just an incredible statistic that, you know, we've just got to eliminate.
Thanks for watching the show. Steve, thanks to you for all you do and all the
Don.
people that participated. You did a great job.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week on another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf.